Hopefully they're not closed. Hopefully they'll all be back tomorrow with the live music and things like that, and the events. So like this is always busy. It's got a nice big area. It's a Mexican restaurant owned by Randall's. So this Blood Fitness building on the right used to be the British Airways office. Don't know when from until when to. Yeah, there used to be the travel agents there. At least all the way from the 90s, maybe from late 80s to early noughties, and then they moved down to Sand Street. And then I went down there last year, or this year, I don't know when I was anyway, down to Sand Street. They're no longer there anymore, the travel agent, the British Airways, so I don't think it's there anymore. But they sold all the British Airways flights, they sold Virgin, they sold everything. They sold American Airlines, United Airlines, everything from there. They do trail finders, you get like a trail finders holiday through them. And I just think that they couldn't make it work anymore, especially, I don't know, because the company that owned it was Airline Services, I think it was, Airline Services Limited, and I don't know for how many decades, I used to be the ground handling agent for Jersey, and then in about 2022, 2023, they were around about 22, I think, that British Airways gave the ground handling contract to, which one I think Service Air, I know, it's a large one, you know it, and before they appointed that, the contract had been moved from Service Air to, from Airline Service to Service Air, you know. And yeah, they were good. Really good service. Seagulls, I hate them. Vermin. So this is the front entrance of Society de Jersey, or Jeria, or Jerry's, Jersey's, I don't know how you say it. Previously, we looked at the back. ER. So collection time 1600 hours. Monday to Friday. Next collection is Tuesday, which makes sense because it's a bank holiday on Monday. See public holidays, no collection. Okay. So let's head back to the car. We'll take a little different way of getting there. This stone was laid by Brigadier R.C. Lempiri Robin OBE Chairman, Jersey Heritage Trust, 1990. Lempieri. I would imagine he would have been an old guy at this time. You know, he probably would have been, I say old, but you know, I would have said he probably would have been in his 50s or 60s at this point, and that's 30 years ago now, so take that as you will. So this is a little hidden area, not many people know about it. Bridal Emporium. I think it's all mainly residential here. But I think you could do something in here, you know. Don't know if you could do a restaurant, but I think these are really the back entrances of the restaurant, I'm not sure. So this here will take us out by a tunnel to what was the British Airways shop. It's an old CCTV camera. Yeah, this is the old British Airways travel agents. Oh, is it? No. No, this is the old British Airways. So that's a tunnel. I'm not going to go in. But this was the old British Airways shop, and I think some fitness centre, Blood Fitness, no idea what that means. They used to have here in the British Airways shop, they used to have a big model of a 747 in the old British Airways Landor livery, and I used to think that was so cool too. So you can see here, Blood Fitness Martial Arts. So anyway, we'll head back to I don't get this, okay? It says no entry for pedestrians, but yet there's a footpath there. Maybe it's maybe each way. You know, pedestrians are meant to. If you're going into a tunnel from the harbour, you've got to use the right side. If you're coming into the harbour, you've got to use the left side. I don't know. To me, it's quite strange, but you know, Jersey's a strange place, so. Le Kevin de Key. I know what Kevin means. Could be Shamin or Shamin or Kemin. Ordnance Yard Association. Please dispose of cigarettes responsibly and do not litter the yard. So, looks like there is some kind of litter policy here, which is good. No one likes to see cigarette butts. There is only a few, but it's not terrible. Okay. Another cigarettes on there. So we're going to go up now to the car park. There's an old lamp up there. Bridal boutique. You know, this is a good location, I'd say, for a bridal shop. You pay low rent there, it's out the way, and people will be coming to look for you, you know. So people will find you. Parking's easy, just tucked away. There's a mural here. It says covered by security cameras, but I've never seen any cameras all my time here. I don't know when it was made, the mural. 80s, 90s, I guess. But very faded now. But, you know, if it's 30, 40 years old, it's lasted pretty well. Especially at the top, where it's the most exposed to the elements. I got a parking ticket here once. I was working at Chambers, just the pub around the corner, and on this road here there's two types of parking: 20-minute parking and 1 hour parking. And I got called out, so I think just down where the blue car is 20-minute parking, and just here is 1 hour parking. So I accidentally thought I'd parked in a 20-minute bay. I thought I'd parked in the 1 hour bay. I didn't have to finish my shift. Guess what happens? Yours truly got a parking ticket. Yay! And I was going to appeal. I tried to appeal it, but and they said no. Those are the rules. Those are the rules. And then I was going to go to a parish hall. I wanted to go to the parish hall and explain, you know, it was a simple mistake. You know, there's two sets of parking bays next door to each other. One says 20 and one says 1 hour, and I just got it mixed up. You know, it's an easy mistake. So I was going to fight it, but then, you know, life got in the way, so I just had to pay it in the end. I don't know how much it was, £40, something like that. So that's Liberation Square over there, the Weighbridge, the old British Airways office. It's now a gym. Customs used to be on the first and second floor. There used to be a building here until the 60s, but they demolished it to build a tunnel. I seem to recall reading people were skeptical about building the tunnel. You know, thinking, oh, people won't use it, it's not worth the money. But, you know, 60 years later, you couldn't imagine it. You couldn't imagine town without a tunnel. All the traffic, you know, to get through to town, you know, you need that tunnel. Otherwise, what happened is all that traffic would have to go all the way, basically where I am pointing now, all that way, and all the way, basically back this way, okay? Or over the hill, yeah, they'd have to go all the way over there, where that white building is in the background, not the car park, but in the very background. They'd have to go all that way to get to the other side of town. Yeah. So you can climb Fort Regent up here. It's a lift shaft. I remember once when I was at school, when I was in year 3, we went to, I think it was just like a swim gala, and they made us climb when we were in year 3, so whatever age that was, 8, they made us climb all the way from here to all the way up there when we were 8 years old. I wasn't impressed about it. And I was thinking at the time, why couldn't we have used the lift, you know? But, hey, I guess I felt we needed exercise. Alright guys, well, this is it. I doubt anybody has watched this far. I'm only recording this for, posterity's sake. No one will really watch this, but, I figured I'll record it, and then in the future, archaeology,